Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Happy Friday, I'm Jen Ah. We're starting off our show tonight with some business news for you, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Despite the reopening of Vegas, including clubs, pools, and venues, it looks like U.S. travelers are planning on taking a break from spring break. Review-Journal's Renee Summerhour explains why. Renee?
Jen, just 1 in 8 Americans plan to travel for spring break this year, according to a recent report from the U.S. Travel Association. Travel experts say many travelers are probably waiting for the vaccine before making travel plans. Among those surveyed who do plan to travel for spring break, 73% say they plan on doing so just to relax and escape stress. 71% said they would spend time with family, and another 71% said they're looking to escape boredom. So what does that mean for a travel destination like Las Vegas? The RJ's own Bailey Scholes explains what we can expect this spring.
We're not a huge spring break destination like places like beaches in Florida or Texas, but travelers seem to be a little more hesitant traveling in the near term. But we are seeing signs of pent-up demand, and that bodes well for Las Vegas in the long term.
For more on the survey, log on to lvrj.com. Jen?
Thanks, Renee. One person who wants folks to visit Vegas on spring break is Miami Beach's city manager, Raul Aguila. That's unexpected, right? According to the Wall Street Journal, Aguila said at a recent city council meeting that those looking to party in Miami Beach this spring should, quote, change your flight reservation now and go to Vegas, end quote. That's probably because Miami Beach has tightened its COVID restrictions through April 12th, including bans on alcohol and boomboxes on the beach. We asked and many of you answered, saying you are still hesitant to attend large gatherings amid this pandemic. Here are the exact results of LVRJ's polls. More than 55% of you say you would be totally uncomfortable attending a live indoor sporting event or concert. But if you look at this next slide, you can see that more than half of you say you would attend if the event was held outdoors. In your health news, sponsored by 4M Dental, love your smile again. This morning, 7 at 7 reported on another poll that Nevadans are warming up to COVID vaccines. According to that recent data from the Nevada poll, more people are planning to get their shots since the last poll from October. Review-Journal's Mary Hines saying public officials view this as a good sign for the state.
Public health experts I spoke to said that these new figures are very encouraging, that they mean that we are moving closer to herd immunity, which means as a community we are protected against widespread disease transmission. But they said this is not time to let down our guard.
For more details, go to lvrj.com/polls. Now to your top stories, sponsored by Carnegie Heights. More than 24,000 people have signed a petition on change.org opposing the name change of McCarran International Airport to Harry Reid. The petition's creator hopes if he garners enough signatures, the issue will be reconsidered by the county commission. In other news, Nevada always in need of water. Now a pipeline to get more water to the southern Las Vegas Valley could tunnel right under the Sloan Canyon National Conservation Area. The Southern Nevada Water Authority has 2 possible routes for the pipeline, which will be submitted to the Bureau of Land Management soon. This pipeline could improve the water system in the region. Officials saying the federally protected area won't be impacted by the project. However, conservationists still remain hesitant. Now it's time for your weather, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Hope you enjoyed the sunshine today. We had warm temps in the 70s, and tonight is looking to cool off to around 50 degrees with clear skies. Let's take a look at your weekend forecast. We're warming up to the high 70s, though we can expect some strong gusts coming through the valley. Tomorrow is expected to be sunny. Then Sunday, we might get some more clouds. Then early next week, we'll start to see the temperatures drop off again.
Sports, sponsored by Scenic Brewing Company. With this sports update, I'm Cassie Soto. NASCAR fans will be laser focused on the track during the PENNZOIL 400 this Sunday, but they should take a moment to look up at the skies before the event starts. The United States Air Force Thunderbirds will perform a flyover ahead of the day's events for the sold-out crowd of nearly 13,000 fans in attendance. Over the years, the Thunderbirds and NASCAR have developed a special relationship. Pilot of the number 6 jet, Major Kyle Oliver, explains.
Both entities are represented by a relatively small portion of the team. So on Sunday, you see the driver driving around the track in a car. But on a NASCAR team, you've got 20 or 30 people behind the scenes. You've got a pit crew, you've got mechanics, you've got engineers, and our team is exactly the same. So you'll see 6 airplanes in formation, but we've got 12 officers on the team, and we've got 135 people total that help make our mission happen.
Speaking of NASCAR, here's the latest in sports betting. Kevin Harvick is the 6-1 favorite at the Westgate Sportsbook to win Sunday's PENNZOIL 400. Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, and Martin Truex Jr. are each 7-1, followed by Kyle Larson, Brad Keselowski, and Joey Logano at 10-1 apiece. Logano won last year's spring race at LVMS. Las Vegas native Kurt Busch won here in the fall and is 25-1 to win on Sunday. His brother Kyle is 14-1.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Area 15 is prepping for big events, though state restrictions don't allow them to open up just yet. Area 15, which is an immersive entertainment venue, has now broken ground to create a space that can host up to 20,000 guests for concerts, for festivals, and other large events in a 4-acre area. The goal is to open by this summer. In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Get Healthy, Clark County. Who loves anything pink plus cats? Well, say hello to the Hello Kitty Cafe food truck. She's all decked out with her pink bow matching treats and a whole lot of sprinkles. She's set to make an appearance in downtown Summerlin tomorrow. Hello Kitty's overly cute van will sell t-shirts, her signature bow-shaped water bottles, cookies, and cafe lunchboxes. That concludes 7 at 7 p.m. from the Las Vegas Review-Journal. I'm Jen Ah. Watch us on the RJ mobile app, Roku TV, YouTube, and other streaming devices. Also, watch 7 at 7 a.m. bright and early on Monday. Until then, have a great weekend.
Review-Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.